30 seconds. Let me get it. Stop. Stop. Eva, thank you. I figure I'm gonna just do my makeup and talk about recent events that I just don't have time to do. As far as social media goes, I guess. Um, I've been asked. I'm letting my primer thin. That's fine. I wish I could play music, but you know how that goes. I'm starting off with a primer. We're doing a power grip, the e.l.f. power grip primer. I like it. And I made a big girl makeup purchase. I got the NARS tinted moisturizer because we love sunscreen. I don't know why I said sunscreen like I ain't got no teeth, but I use the tinted moisturizer for NARS in the shade Marrakesh, medium D2. So one of the biggest things, and we'll just talk while I do my makeup. Anybody who jumps in, jump in. If you don't wear makeup at all, I would say do a tinted moisturizer and maybe like a glitter eyeshadow, neutral eyeshadow. I think that would be cute. A happy early 50s. So ironically, a lot of people have been wanting me to talk about the pink sauce situation, and we'll start talking about that in a minute. Right? If y'all if you hear noise, that's my Yeah, I think you would be good. I think you would be good with that. Because if you don't wear makeup like that, for me, I would usually recommend starting off with a tinted moisturizer or just letting your tinted moisturizer be your foundation because it's like skin. Like you can tell now, I have on the tinted moisturizer, and it's literally like skin. Now, if you want like glam, or you want something with more coverage, NARS definitely offers that. Or if you want like a concealer type look and you just get some blush and contour and just skip the foundation altogether, then you should go for uh, Tarte. I use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. But I just redid my hair. This wasn't my birthday hair. On my Instagram is my birthday hair. I just straightened it and did some little pigtails because me and my homegirl gonna go to brunch. We gonna go to the brunch with a Honda Cosby. Try to get Yugi your uncle. See, are we even? Are we even? We're even. Okay. So now that that's out the way, now a lot of people have wanted me to talk about the whole pink sauce situation, and truthfully, I kind of opted out of it because, for one, I went to school with that girl, And, you know, we follow each other. Like, we follow each other on Instagram and stuff. But but my overall thoughts about the situation, and I'll try to be as neutral as possible. From a business standpoint, not thought through. Not thought through at all. Hi, Princess. From a business standpoint, I don't think the pink sauce was thought through all the way. I think the pink sauce lady should, I think she should gear herself towards marketing strategy. I think she should gear herself towards marketing strategies, because she definitely has it to be a good marketing analyst, a good marketing director. She's very good. She's very good with like that side of it. Thank you, Princess. Yeah, like, you know, at the end of the day, like, I want to comment on it for the sake of like commentary, because, you know, sometimes I do like to give my little 2 cents, my little advice, but at the same time, I went to school with this girl. So where do I stick in with that? You know, it's very, very touchy, and you just don't want to rub shoulders the wrong way, especially like, you know, people say Miami is big, but it's really not that big. So you don't want to say something that's going to potentially cause a door to close for me. But overall, I think the execution of the pink sauce could have been handled differently. I feel like, as far as legalities go, she definitely shouldn't have been sitting up on there giving her suggestions and giving her opinions on how people feel about the pink sauce. One thing that my job taught me, well, I don't work there no more, so I can say where I used to work. I worked at Chewy. If you don't know what Chewy is like a pet product customer service rigmarole, right? So Chewy really taught me how to do customer service. And the biggest thing with customer service is you want your customer to come back. Like, you want your customer to come back, and you want first step resolution. To a point, definitely quality control has to come into play when you're even doing customer service. And I just genuinely feel like there was no quality control when it came to the customer service side of things. Yes, this is a viral product. Yes, this is, you know, I will give her that. It was very innovative. The way that she marketed it was genius. You know, who's gonna turn a blind eye to somebody pouring pink shit on some burgers and stuff? Like, you know, nobody's gonna like, oh, whatever. Like, you know, people don't really do that. Now, again, as far as legalities go, there should have been a more extended review of her contract. I've never seen her contract. I'll just let that be known right then and there. I've never seen her contract. However, there was definitely some miscommunications, and I definitely feel like there should have been a legal team more present in the situation, because, you know, if you're going with a company that praises themselves on the fact that they are very organic, natural, no GMOs, no additives, no dyes, natural products, naturally, it's hard to keep something that color and keep it consistent. You know, I'm not gonna do no, oh, I recreated the pink sauce. I'm not gonna do that. That's not my MO. I'm not trying to slander that girl. However, when you're trying to keep something as a natural product while also maintaining the integrity of your company that you promote and sell natural products, I can believe, not saying that it's there, but I can believe that there may have been ingredients that just did not fit the integrity of the company. And because of that, the sauce just wasn't pink. The sauce didn't end up pink. And That's not, I don't think anybody's at fault. I think I see both sides. I see both sides of the fault. I see both sides or both parties dropping the ball. I see it that way. A lot of people may not. But I just think, I don't think she's fully to blame. However, I think her method of quality control made it worse for her to try to bring herself back in a positive light to promote the pink sauce. I thoroughly believe that, like, you know, she could have saved herself and the pink sauce if she knew fully and wholeheartedly what quality control and the aspects of customer service would have been. I think she could have really saved the image of her company. Child, why am I contouring like that? You gotta do better. But I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I don't like to see nobody slandered through the mud. Oh, happy birthday, Tiffany. Scorpio gang gang. Yeah, I don't like to see people thrown in through the mud, especially when it comes to business. We gonna get to that, Kiva. We're definitely gonna get to that. Now, I got what you said, babes. Now, with all that being said, that was my standpoint prior to the receipts. And baby, let me tell you something. In the era of the internet, receipts can either make or break your business. Make or break you, honestly. Right? Is this my contour? This says eyeshadow, but girl, we're going to use it for contour. So, I thoroughly believe that she had a fighting chance to redeem herself and redeem the company. However, when it came to find out, I have Yugi. Everybody say hi to Yugi. Say hi, Bobby. Hi. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. He's just old. He's just old in here. He's 10 now. You know what's crazy? I think I got Yugi a little bit after I started my YouTube channel. I miss his brother every day. But yeah. Prior to the receipts, I really thought that she had a chance. You know, I thought she had a chance to redeem herself and redeem the company. 100%. Like, I want to see her win. I want to see her do successful things. I want to see her make it. Because, you know, a lot of times and just Yugi's leaving. A lot of times when you are doing business, you don't make it past the first year. You don't make it past the first 6 months. You know, it just is what it is in the name of business. However, I really wanted to see her make it. And I think just the whole delivery when she went on the Karamo show, I think the whole message behind her as a business person, I think it sucked. Like, let's just keep it a buck. It sucked. Like, you literally made that girl feel like, you know, I made my money. This is my business. You're not gonna slander me. Woo, woo, woo. And that's fine. That's fine, babes. Defend your brand. You know, nobody's telling you to let people slander your brand and sling it through the mud. Ain't nobody telling you all that. However, you need to remember that you are running a business, babe. You are running a whole business. You are a businesswoman. And you have to You have to separate yourself from your business. You have to separate your opinions from your business. You have to literally hold integrity for yourself in respects of your business. Because at the end of the day, when you're offering a service, like me, for example, I'm an esthetician. I do lashes, I do waxes. There's been some times where I've had customers try my face. I've had customers, or I've had clients, they're customers, clients. I've had clients try my face. I've had clients be disrespectful. I've had clients challenge my prices. I've had clients not show up and lose and cost me money and supplies. But, you know, to keep in mind the integrity of my brand, I can't cuss a bitch out. I can't. Let me get off. Let me stop cussing so much. But, you know, keeping in mind the integrity of my company, I cannot cuss my client out, or I cannot cuss my potential client out. I can't sit on my platform and tell somebody who's paying for my services and paying for my product that they're not special. Because you know what? At the end of the day, they considered you and your business worthy enough to give your product a chance and then talk about it on a social media platform. People don't understand that the way human psychology works, people don't get hyped about a product until somebody else talks about it. So for them to buy your product, try your product, talk about your product on a public platform, they are special. In the realms of customer service, in the realms of a business, they are special. And that was painful. That was real painful to watch. That was real painful to watch. I was like, no, she didn't. And, you know, I really hate to be that person to be like, oh, you know, that whole Miami mentality, get it out the mud. I ain't got to prove ish to nobody. You know, she really showed that in that interview. And I think that's very disappointing. To be honest with you, I think allegedly or what, everything I say is alleged, whatnot, what have you. I think he gave that apology to give like a backhanded promotion back to the pink sauce. I don't think it was genuine at all, Kiba. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Make sure everything is blended. Thank you, 474. Yeah, the Karamo show, like, I watched the full interview before Karamo took it off to his YouTube channel, and that interview was painful. That interview was so painful. Like, as a businesswoman, there's absolutely no way that I can sit here and tell my client, my customer, that you're not special, especially on a public platform. I mean, you can send me 30 for my 30th to my Cash App. Y'all want to donate 30 for my 30th? My Cash App is $ theangelicesthetic. If y'all want to, it's not mandatory. But what was I saying? Yeah, there's absolutely no way that I can sit here and tell my client, tell my customer that they're not special. How dare I? Like, the ego of it all. And this is not me attacking her, it's really not, but it's just like the principle of it all. the delivery of it all. As a person, how can you sit there and tell your customer that they're not special? They literally gave you money to expand on your business. How are they not special? I beg you to tell me, how are they not special? If y'all want to know what products I'm using, let me know and I'll mention them in the live. Because if not, I'll just go about my merry way and beat my face while I talk. But so we have the Karamo show, and we know we have the infamous TikTok live. We have that. Catastrophe. That was a catastrophe, Savannah. This is what I mean when I say quality control. Like, there was no quality control when it came to that entire pink sauce debacle. Like, especially on the TikTok live. Everybody knows you need, what's that called? A peer review, peer agent? Like, what is that called? A PR. You need a PR team. You need a PR team for this. There's no way. There's no way that you feel like and I don't, okay. For the people just coming in, I'm talking about the pink sauce situation. And I am going to be picky choosy with what I give commentary on. Because, you know, I personally know her. So I'm not gonna go in on her, like, because I know her as a person. So I'm not gonna go in on her. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm not gonna do that. All due respect. But I definitely feel like there should have been a better peer review. I definitely feel like, okay, 4749, I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna put you on timeout. Yeah, there definitely should have been a PR team. There definitely should have been some lawyers present. It's just so much that could have been prevented to bring the image of the pink sauce back into a positive light. It did not have to go the way that it did, especially on a public platform. Everybody knows the internet is forever. Like, you can Google shit from 10 years ago and it'll still be on the internet somewhere. And when you dig yourself into a deep enough hole, it's harder to bring yourself out of it. Like, it just is what it is. It's very hard to bring yourself out of that. Because at the end of the day, you cannot expect somebody to want to support a company, to support a brand that tells their customers they're not special. It's hard for people to what is it? To believe your credibility. Because if this is how you treat people when you're small, God forbid what you act like when you get big. And to come to her defense, I can understand that, you know, it gets overwhelming. It gets to be a lot. You know, you have all these strangers online saying this stuff about you. You know, you're not feeling like you have the support that you need. But at the same time, babe, use that money to hire a lawyer. They'll take the punches for you. Make a this is what I loved about Chewy. One thing about Chewy, they taught me how to use a template. You could have literally used a template to save your ass until you got some, like, until you got some okay and some say so with what the fuck is going on, you know? And then just giving the packing up the pink sauce, in them public sandwich bags and shipping it off. Like nobody was in her corner to say, hey, did you look into dry ice? Did you look into did you add any preservatives? Like nobody in her camp was like, I don't think you should send this off in the sandwich bags. Like nobody said that. This is sauce. This is milk. That's why, like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Nobody in your circle had enough sense to be like, I don't think this shipping method is a good idea. Like, ain't nobody tell you to go to YouTube how to nobody told you to YouTube how to deliver food, how to ship food. Nobody sat there and tried to have that conversation with you. I feel like that's hard to believe. And the only reason I say that's hard to believe for me, because we are in the age of the internet. This is the internet era. Anything that you want to know, anything that you want to learn is literally a Google away. And I know that sound rude. I know that sound harsh. I know that sound like everything but fair. But we got to call a spade a spade. There should have been somebody in her camp, or there should have been somebody in her ear telling her to wait. I'm using Juvia's Place dual bronzer. I don't know what color I want to do. It's kind of dark. Not dark, but somebody baby yelling outside. I really just feel like this was a money, not a money grab. I don't think it was a money grab. I think it was just mishandling of such a it was just a mishandling of such a momentum. Because y'all got to think about it. When something catapults into the internet, Godspeed, like literally Godspeed, because once the internet get a hold of something, it's very hard to have it. It's very hard to have the internet let it go, basically. It's very hard to have the internet let it go. What else are my thoughts on it? As far as like, okay, as far as like the receipts, babes, them receipts really sealed the deal on everything. Like really sealed the deal. Because how do you come back from that? How do you save yourself from that? How do you really sit there, I guess you can say? How can you sit there and make this company who literally pulled your product out of the fire, out of the hellfire, and saved your ass? How do you sit there and call this company crooks? Thank you, babes. How do you sit there and call this company crooks, and they're not trying to give you your money, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and you want them to fund your purchase from Foot Locker? babes, like how do you, girl? When I saw that, I about hollered. When I saw that, I about hollered. Cause what? Literally, what? I was perplexed, like, and then, you know, I will be honest. I will be 100% honest with y'all. It was arrogant. That was very arrogant. That was very arrogant of her to act like, you know, this was, I was being mistreated by the company and they didn't want to give me my money. And, you know, I fully support her saying that her business or her product is $1 million product. I fully support that. I want you to have that energy about your brand. Who's telling you not? Nobody's telling you not. However, when the company gives you an allowance, basically, when they're giving you an allowance, just like when you're a rapper, when the company is giving you money with the expectation that you're going to make the money back for them, it kind of defeats the purpose when you keep asking for more money and your brand isn't supplementing the money that the company assumed you to make. If anything, and this is not me telling them to do that, if anything, this can go south because this can turn into a countersue for back wages or owing money back. You're good, Kiva. Drive safe. I'd rather you drive safe than try to stress yourself out. I would really hope that the company don't countersue for back wages or back payment that is potentially owed, because let's keep it a buck. Suing is expensive. Suing somebody is expensive. Countersuing is expensive. Hoping to get some money back. See? Whoever's on my spirit team don't want me to keep talking about it like this. But all of that is expensive, and who's to say Dave's Gourmet will even get that money back? There's no guarantee that, okay, yeah, we sued her, but there's no guarantee on us getting the money back. Now we got to come out of pocket, and we still got to push this product, because in the contract, I'm looking for my eyebrow pencil. In the contract, the product is evergreen, which means they can continue to sell the product, and they can continue to offer the product to Walmart and to all these different companies, and they don't have to give her anything extra. They literally don't have to give her anything extra. And it's messed up. It's messed up in the terms of, like, she didn't see that coming. But again, this is why you have lawyers. This is why you need lawyers. This is exactly why you need lawyers. Because they will sit there with the Hello Kitty highlighter and look at all the loopholes and answer all your questions. Like, would you get surgery from a doctor who is a cardiologist? Not really. You would go to a heart surgeon, right? Not a cardiologist. You can't skip steps like that. Yes, the money comes in. Yes, the money is great. But you always have to protect your business. Excuse me. Because yes, if they were to sue, they're going to sue the business. They're not going to sue you. However, oh God, excuse me. However, to save face, if you want to be the face of the company, fine, go have at it. Nobody's telling you not to do that. I spilled my damn. I wonder if I should do, I think I'm gonna do like, I don't know if I want to do an eyeliner, like a smoked eyeliner look, because we're going to brunch and it's the daytime. So I don't want to give a midnight hour look at 3 in the afternoon. Where's my concealer? Yugi, you took my concealer? Yugi, baby, did you take my concealer, my child? Yugi. Yugi is laying down like, girl, if you don't leave me alone. Oh, there you go. But I can't really say that I hold the company 100% responsible. I can't really direct 100% of the blame to her. However, I just think people should have been in her camp better and not just focus on the fact that she making money. Because I'll be honest with you, and this is going to sound fucked up for me to say, your family don't know everything. When it comes to business, when it comes to money management, your family don't know everything. Because if your family knew everything and how to handle everything, the whole family would be in a totally different spot. Like a totally different place financially. So, like, you can't take advice from the uncle who always getting divorced and expect him to give you the best love advice. You can't expect that. You can't expect your great uncle to give you great money management skills and he's homeless staying at his homeboy house. You just can't. You can't. Sorry. I know a lot of times we be wanting to include our friends and include our family and include people we know on a personal level into our business endeavors, but sometimes it just don't work out like that. Sometimes you need to look on the outside. Sometimes you need a neutral party. Sometimes you need someone who gonna tell you, hey, this is not a good idea. Because yes, absolutely, I want to see her business succeed. But I also want her to be more business savvy. Oh, Yugi. There's a dog outside. Let's see something. Hi, yes, I'm back. Trying to get back in the habit of making videos. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Y'all know I got a big girl job now, so try to make time. I actually should have a video up really soon. I recorded a week, like a few days in my life, like work and stuff like that. Nothing like too crazy. But if anybody, like, if you want to know how my days are, like as an ultrasound tech, or what I do during the week, let me know, because that's really what the video is about. It's like 3 days. 3 days, and y'all could. I talk about, what do I talk about on there? I talk about like cases I had. I give some like good fun medical fun facts, as fun as medical can be. But I just share some information that I think people should know when it comes to their health, and I think people should know what to expect when you are going for, you know, when you're going to the hospital and stuff. Because, babes, let me tell you, healthcare, and I'm probably going to upset a lot of people when I say this, healthcare at the end of the day is still a business. And when you run in a business, you want to reap as much profit as possible. The only unfortunate thing is you, the person, is the profit. So they're going to try to get everything out of you. And how do you do that? Ordering tests. Half the time, people don't even know why we're ordering these tests, you know? So I just share a little bit of information and like some medical fun facts that you should know. Because I genuinely feel like health is wealth, you know? You gotta protect yourself. You gotta protect your body. You gotta know, to as much as you can, to know what's going on with your body. Do y'all know that I had a black eyeliner, a gel eyeliner, and I just cannot find her? So I guess we're gonna do brown today. But we are 42 minutes in this girl. Yeah, me and my homegirl are gonna go to brunch. I went to dinner last night. It was very good. If y'all ever in Miami, go to Smith & Webster. It's like a little bougie soul food restaurant. Prepare to wait. They give me real Atlanta vibes with the wait time. So do with that information as you will. But the food was good. I had like the buttered chicken. I had like a buttered chicken. It was really good. The meat was really tender. My contour just dropped on the floor. I have a question. I have a question for the girls and the guys and the non-binaries in my group chat. If I were to do like makeup videos, would y'all be down with that? Because I do like to do makeup, and I'm thinking of offering makeup services to people. So, just a thought. Nothing concrete as of now, but it's definitely just a thought. Because I am thinking about offering makeup services to people. I just haven't made up in my mind when, you know. Just putting some bronzer on my lid so I don't look very, like, scary. What else? What else I wanted to talk about? I think we'll have to save the live. Like, if y'all want me to talk about the whole Krishan and Blueface situation, which I feel like I have been forced to know about Krishan and Blueface. I feel like I'm against my will on the internet. No matter where I turn, I'm just knowing about Blueface and Krishan. Thank you, Jace. What you doing, boom boom? Talking to Yuki. What you doing, boom boom? Stop it. So I guess I can share this information with y'all while y'all sitting on the phone with me. So in my hiatus, I was pregnant. Obviously I'm not pregnant anymore, but I was pregnant. And unfortunately I did lose the baby. And I honestly feel like I knew the gender. I know it sounds crazy to say, but I genuinely feel like I knew the gender. And the times I was pregnant, I felt like I was having girls. Which is crazy to say. Like, what? Me pregnant? What? Me having a girl? What? I know I just got real silent. I'm trying to get this setting powder off. But I don't know, is that like a normal thing? Like, I've never, obviously, like, pregnancy isn't new to me. Like, I've been pregnant before, but to know what gender you're having, that's wild to me. That's wild, Savannah. Oh, Lewis, I love how you tried to make a joke and yet nobody laughed. But, you know, thank you for the comment. Okay, let me. You're not the only one watching. There's a few people in here. What was I gonna do? Oh. I mean, but Lewis, at the same time, you're watching me do my makeup. Like, you're watching me do my makeup and talk about the pink sauce lady, so I'm just gonna assume that you're that interested, or you just don't have nothing else to do. Because I can guarantee you there's a lot that you could do besides watch me play in my face and talk about a condiment. You see. So I know I'm late to the party, but tell me why I finally, like, I've been down the rabbit hole with some people, and I just found out about this Queen Op girl. Girl, what? What? Who is this girl, and why is she not arrested? Like, this girl, that girl is awful. That girl is awful. And then I got to the part where the girl was like mistreating that girl Shell. And I'm like, no ma'am, we would have been boxing. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You got no, you, if you got friends like that, damn near who needs an enemy? Cause wow. Wow, wow, wow. Crazy. Where are my scissors at? Hold on one second. Hi Haley, I'm good. Getting ready for my brunch. Sure, Haley, no problem. What else do y'all want me to talk about? Y'all have any advice y'all want me to talk about? Anything, babes. Oh, that's cool, Haley. Like this. Slightly. Pat it off. I'm an ultrasound tech, yeah. I've been an ultrasound tech since 2020. Crazy part was I graduated in 2018. Like October 2018. Let me not say at the beginning, but yeah, I graduated from ultrasound school in 2018 going into 2019 and didn't get a job till a year later. Oh, congratulations. What are you having, a boy or a girl? Exciting. I think next year is going to be the year of boys. This year was the year of girls, but I think next year is going to be the year of boys. Have you ever heard of that? Like, it's going to be like the year of boys or the year of girls, whatever. "36 weeks, that's what's up." Hey, baby. Go in the cage with that. Go in the cage with that. Yeah, see, like a lot of girls were born this year. Like, I have a few friends who had girls. I had some friends that had boys, but majority of them had girls. And you know what's also crazy? Like, I don't know if y'all believe in the Chinese gender calendar, but basically, like, it's a calendar where you can see, like, when that right is nasty. You can see your probability of having a gender dependent on the year that you, how old you are, and like what month you conceive. It's actually pretty interesting. I've seen some people be successful with it and some not. I'm just doing highlight, like a little highlight action. I need to actually wash my hands. Well, you know, there's another way that you can find out. Boys generally have a lower heart rate than girls. Move, Yugi. That's my lashes. Why are you smelling my lashes? Boys generally have a lower heart rate than girls. So a lot of times when the baby's heart rate is consistently not low, but like, you know, in the low range, like something is wrong, but like if they're like in a consistent low range, more than likely you're having a boy. Girls generally produce a higher heart rate than boys. I've learned that you shouldn't depend so much on like if you carry high or carry low. Some people just don't have it like that, but yeah. So this is the finished look. I'm about to get out of here and go and get my mimosas and celebrate my 30th. I hope you guys have a good day. Let me see, make sure everything is blended. All right, I'm about to get out of here. It was nice chatting with y'all. I hope you have a good day. Bye.